Hello, what a beautiful day in Oldham County. The sun is shining, we feel the warmth of that sun. It's just a beautiful day, a great day to be outside. You'd almost think that nothing was amiss if you didn't know better. But we all realize that we're fighting a common enemy here. We can't see the enemy, but we have to take steps to combat that enemy on a daily basis. We've all learned the term social distancing and know the importance of washing our hands for 20 seconds and doing this frequently throughout the day. This germ can only enter our body through our mouth, eyes, and nose. So watch what you're doing and stay away from other people. Our health department, the president, the governor, and a lot of other people on down have told us to maintain at least 6 feet from other people. Cover your sneezing and no handshaking. Your smile will do. That said, there are still people in our community who don't get this. At noon today, I looked out the window of my office and saw a group standing near each other on the Oldham County Courthouse lawn. Earlier today, I received a phone call from a person who told me there were people playing basketball or volleyball on one of the courts in our park. I really don't understand why this message can't get through to people. I realize kids are out of school, but come on, communicate this to your children. And if you see someone violating the 6-foot rule, please speak up for the benefit of all of us. Thus far, we've had 2 cases of coronavirus in Oldham County. We've had 2 females, one 50 and one in her 40s. There may be quite a few more, but we don't know about it because testing is very slow. If you're displaying definite symptoms, you can be tested at Baptist Hospital in LaGrange and at Norton Brownsboro. But neither of these hospitals is testing people who do not have definite symptoms, and they're not allowing visitors in either. The test results are not quick. They can take from 24 hours to 7 days to determine if someone is positive. More testing is coming, a plan to have a statewide testing. The governor is on Facebook Live every day at 5 p.m. If you'll go to the search term Governor Andy Beshear, you'll be able to find that Facebook Live broadcast. I suggest that you watch it for complete information. There's a tremendous amount of information being circulated from Washington and Frankfurt and even here in our county. It's not my intention here to repeat everything that is being said by the president nor the governor. I would like to specifically speak to what's happening in Oldham County. And in a couple of minutes, I'll be giving you some phone numbers. So if you'd like to grab a pencil and a paper, you'll be ready to take those down. I'm very proud of the response that the people in our county are having to this emergency, but it's unlikely that I know everything that is going on. So if I happen to skip something that you're involved in, it's not intentional. It's just because I'm not aware of it right now. Our county government is closed. I've declared an emergency basis for the county government, as have 120 other county judges in Kentucky for their counties. An emergency basis allows us to access federal assistance if we have extra expenses for the county. It also allows me to step in and basically take care of any situation that's unique to Oldham County that the governor may not have addressed in his messages. We're operating on a very limited staff at the fiscal court. We are responding to phone calls and other contacts we receive. Now, all of our law enforcement, public safety, and first responders are on the job. That's police, sheriff, EMS, animal control, fire departments, our 911 dispatch service. Everybody's there. My deputy, Kevin Nuss, is the acting emergency management director right now. Jerry Nart would normally be in that position, but Jerry is in quarantine. He was on a cruise when he returned to the United States. He's not ill, but he's been forced to lay out for 14 days. So he'll be back in about 5 days. I want to thank the Kentucky Artisan Distillers in Crestwood. The company has retooled its production line and is providing pure alcohol for our emergency responders so they can sanitize their equipment. That's police vehicles, countertops, other things that the EMS vehicles, other things that people are coming in contact with. Our county clerk's office is open. The fiscal court building is closed to any traffic, but the county clerk is continuing to service work that normally would be associated with that office. If you have something you'd like to bring to the clerk, you can bring it to the office door at 100 West Jefferson Street. There's a drop box inside the door. Materials will be processed in the order received. You can also contact the clerk through the telephone, email, or fax. Call 222-9311. The county attorney's office is also open. Again, no one is being allowed to enter the building, but the office can be reached by telephone, email, or fax. The number is 222-7342. And of course, my office, county judge office, is open. And then you can call us at 222-9357. Many social service organizations in Oldham County are providing food and other assistance to individuals who need it. Our senior center is providing one frozen meal per day to anyone over the age of 60 who needs it. These meals can be picked up at the senior center, which is located in the second half of the Wendell Moore Park in Buckner. What you do is go down Highway 393 to the second entrance to Wendell Moore Park, and then go to the rear of the parking area. You'll see a large building there, and that's the senior center if you don't know it. They also have delivery for meals to people who can't pick them up. We have many volunteers, and I appreciate those people. If someone is unable to pick up their meals delivered by volunteers can be arranged by calling the senior center at 222-1349. Ashburn Farms has also stepped up in a big way to help the seniors and senior center. Ashburn Farms is providing 300 to 400 meals per week, and they'll again be delivered by volunteers. Those are freshly made meals versus frozen meals. The senior center is continuing to operate its home care program for people who would normally be shut in, providing grocery shopping and personal care services. And the senior center also expects to be able to provide money for utility bills later this spring for individuals who are low income and qualify to get help with their utility bills. Additional food in LaGrange is available through High Point Ministries on Mondays from 11 to 1 and Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. High Point Ministries is located at 424 East Main Street in LaGrange. Now that's right past the railroad depot and the railroad cars on Main Street. Just go a little bit further and you'll see their building on the left. High Point's phone number is 713-7090. The food is also available from the Red Cross, which is across from Oldham County High School in Buckner, and from Grace and Glory Lutheran Church on Highway 42 in Prospect. Now, since we're all trying to stay at least 6 feet away from each other, we're asking you not to group up at the Red Cross. What you need to do is call there for an appointment to come and pick up food. The Red Cross number is 222-0308. And in some circumstances where transportation is not available, the Red Cross can deliver those meals. And the Red Cross is also available to help with rent and utilities, again, for those who qualify. The Red Cross is also going to have a blood drive pretty soon, and that's going to be on April 6th from noon to 5 p.m. at the Red Cross Center, again, across from Oldham County High School on Highway 393 in Buckner. I mentioned Grace and Glory is making food available. Grace and Glory Lutheran Church has food on Wednesday and Thursday from noon to 1 p.m. What they would like you to do is text the word bread to 833-369-4100. Text the word bread to that phone number, and you're going to be sent a link, and the link will allow you to make an appointment to come and receive help. I'm very proud of one of my friends here in LaGrange. I'm proud of all our friends, but generous George Saliba at McDonald's. Many people know George, and he's got a big heart. George is giving 800 food containers per week for distribution through these agencies. So thank you, George, again, coming through. Many people know, of course, the school system's out, and our school system is also providing meals to kids who would normally get meals at school. These meals are being delivered by bus drivers and other staff members. I want to thank all these people who I've mentioned and those that I haven't had a chance to learn about yet, but who are doing something. Thank you so much for being a great part of our community. Each employer in Oldham County is making its own decision about whether or not it should be open or closed, or whether or not it fits into the category of essential business. If you're not an essential business, you're supposed to be closed. What is essential? The definition can get stretched here and there, and sometimes actually be something that some of us may not see as essential, but for a reason we're unaware. You know that restaurants are closed to letting people come in the front door, but they're still being able to sell meals out the front door, or out drive-in window or something like that. Support our restaurants. Support everybody in the community you can. This is a time of crisis, and we all need to band together. Let's all make progress as one good county unit. I've also been asked about the largest employer in our county. That's Rawlings Company, of course. Today, about 1,400 Rawlings employees are working from home. They were able to get their electronic system set up so people could work at home. Rawlings headquarters staff is maintaining a limited number of people who are there to support the at-home activities of the other workers. Offer my sincere thanks to them for doing that. We had several calls, and that's an issue that has been resolved. You know, we have a great community here, and we have so many kind-hearted and caring people. Of course, I'm available to help anybody who would like my help, but I thank everyone who's doing something. Right now or later, you may think of someone who's home alone, or someone that you know is cabin fever, or maybe a neighbor that you're used to seeing outside, but you don't see that neighbor outside. Give that person a call. Let them know you're thinking about them. We all need life support in one way or another. Emotional support is very critical, even if you're not sick. It's something that is important. And so if you have someone that you think is alone, or someone you don't see, let them know that you're thinking about them, and that'll do a lot to help them up. Pick up the phone and give them a call. We're going to get through this coronavirus, hopefully sooner than later, but you know, we don't know. Well, where's the end? Until then, I'm asking everyone in Oldham County to please keep the appropriate distance. If you see anybody that's not keeping the appropriate distance, a group or whatever, don't be afraid to speak up. You're offering good help at a critical time. Also, wash your hands vigorously for at least 20 seconds often during the day. There's only a few ways we can get this: through our eyes, our mouth, our nose. Your hands are a huge transmitter of that negative coronavirus. So do what you can. So until we meet again, let's do what we can to keep ourselves safe, our family safe, and our community safe. Thank you so much for watching.